Everyone meet Tim. Tim was on his way to a house party after a hard day at school that left him really stressed out. As he walked up, his friend said, "Hey Tim, want to try an Oxy?" What Tim's friends are talking about is Oxycodon't, an incredibly addictive opioid-derived drug. Opioid agonists are drugs that stimulate opioid receptors commonly prescribed for pain management. These include oxycodone, commonly known as Oxycontin, fentanyl, hydrocodone, codeine, and morphine. These drugs take the place of endogenous opioids, which are produced by the body and include endorphins, which act to give the mind a sense of reward.
So Tim was just offered Oxycodone at a party. Let's see what he'll do. I'm not sure about this. Come on, Tim, you smoke all the time. Why is this any different? We're all doing it anyways. Okay, sure, but just this one time. Now let's see what's happening inside of Tim's body. The opioids have begun to take effect by occupying the opioid receptors of the brain, coupled to the G proteins. If the beta or gamma subunits of the G protein is activated on the presynaptic neuron, the receptor can bind to the voltage-gated calcium channels and prevent calcium from entering the cell. This absence can cause a blockage in the neurotransmitter release, stopping signals passing between neurons, thus changing the way the brain perceives pain or other types of stress. Some time has passed and it turns out that the quote-unquote only time has turned into the first of many times he's tried it. After a long history of opioid drug abuse, Tim has eventually fallen into heroin addiction. Just hand me the needle. Oh my god, what do we do? Let's call 911. Sir, what is your name? His name is Tim, and his friend said that he had overdosed. Get the naloxone. Naloxone is a very common drug used to combat the effects seen with opioid overdose. It has a very similar structure to opioids and thus able to bind to the same receptor opioids do but not activate the G protein. When someone has overdosed on opioids, then one of the main symptoms that occurs is slow to even stopped breathing. This is due to the signaling pathway being shut down that connects the brain to the respiratory system. When the naloxone binds to the receptor, it inhibits the opioids from activating the G protein, therefore oftentimes saving the person's life.
Tim survived his overdose due to the work of the paramedics, but now he has to endure the long treatment for his opioid addiction. But not everyone ends up so lucky. National addiction to opioids is a serious crisis affecting all of public health, as well as social and economic welfare, with the economic burden totaling $78.5 billion. Not only has a simple overdose increased, but so has the spread of infectious disease by shared needles and the frequency of neonatal opioid withdrawal syndrome, in which a newborn will experience the withdrawal due to opioid misuse by the mother during pregnancy. Currently, the NIH has addressed the issue by improving access to treatment and recovery centers, introducing non-addictive ways to manage pain, and by helping the addicts get over the disorders as safely as possible.